Good morning, everybody. I don't quite often get on on YouTube. And I hate that my second post or video that I'm doing is about somebody else who's died. The first one I was talking about Pop Smoke. I live a few blocks from where his family lives. So it kind of touched our community really hard. But right now, I'm here to talk about my sister and my niece who were killed on Saturday, September 5th, by my niece's boyfriend. And my nephew was with them, and he also got shot. And he's in the hospital. We're waiting on him to come home, hopefully in a few days. My brother was killed 11 years ago, also by somebody that we know, in his house, with his girlfriend and 1-year-old son, right in the house, So my family was still, emotional about that. That's not like, we don't just shrug that off like, oh, well, it was 11 years ago. Nah, we still, I can't even. I got a RIP shirt with my brother's name on it, and I don't wear that. It's in the bottom of my drawer. I can't do it. So now, here we go 11 years later. There's a couple other deaths in the family, My cousin died in a motorcycle accident. My grandfather died like 3 months later. My cousin who died from the motorcycle accident, his son killed himself the following year. He's 12. And this is like 2 years ago. Was my cousin and my nephew, my cousin and my grandfather. Then last year, the son. And now here we go in 2020. And my sister was my older sister. There's 7 of us. And she wasn't the oldest, but she was the 3rd child out of 7. And, and when nobody's questioning God, it just hurts, Would it be my first time coming down to Atlanta to see her new house, and then just in here and it's like, she's not even here. I can't even get no hugs and stuff from my niece. I just spoke to them. I literally spoke to my sister a couple of hours before everything happened. And I talked to my niece on a Friday, so it's all happened on Saturday. The boy who killed her was my niece's boyfriend, and his birthday just so happened to be today, September 9th. He's in jail. He got arrested yesterday. There's a news article, Dunwoody County, Georgia, something or another. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm in Georgia. I'm not in New York. But I couldn't sleep. I got up to go use the bathroom, and then I got the text messages and people that I've been knowing since I was like 8 or probably younger. Some of my brothers and sisters' friends that they've known since before I was born, or when I was just a small little kid, they texting and calling and everything, saying, that their world is shook. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Because y'all known her longer than y'all knew me. So I know. And it's not like, you just have your Facebook friend or somebody you went to school with and, oh, I knew you or whatever. No. A lot of these people, Danyel and, my family, my siblings been knowing these people since the 80s and they still keep in contact. Like regularly they meet up and see each other like cousins and brothers and sisters and things like that. So just hurt. We just hurt today. We just hurt. I'm outside and across the way somebody's getting their garden done, so that's what you hear. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well with the I got my earbuds in, so hopefully that didn't affect the sound too much. But I just stopped a neighbor and was like, oh, my sister dead, and I'm over here crying on her face. We in Atlanta, they got the coronavirus going on. I ain't got no mask on, I ain't brushed my teeth. I'm just like, I don't know if y'all know her. She was like, we just moved here, we just met them. Look at me in my body. I gotta do my hair. "2020 has been a mess. It really has been. It's been a mess for a lot of people. We got Kobe. We got COVID. We got Chadwick Boseman. We got Pop Smoke. We got a lot of celebrities died. And I'm just saying, I'm just talking about celebrities, not that, the one that hurt me the most, I mean, I was broken up by Kobe and his daughter and the other 7 people that were in that plane. I was broken up about that. It's just like, whoa. Because that's 9 families that had to grieve at the same time, It's just, like, can you imagine? Your husband and your daughter going at the same time. And here I am facing that same fact like Kobe and his daughter. With my sister and her daughter. My niece. All of those celebrities who died from, what's his name? Fred the Godson from the Bronx. Died from COVID. That's terrible, man. We was like, come on, Fred the Godson. Pop Smoke killed in Hollywood. I'm trying to think of the other girl name who died from saving her son and drowned. I just watched something on Instagram from Lil Rel, and I just fell the hell out about it. Like, come on. And Chadwick died from cancer. Why isn't her name coming up in my head? And I used to love her in Glee. Anyway, my husband's uncle died from COVID, and to date is like 180,000 people died from COVID. And then you got the summer of violence in New York in the boroughs, where you got 6 to 8 people being shot or killed every weekend. So, it's like you kind of numb. You kind of numb to the pain right now of people dying, and then the summer ain't over. And you thinking you getting ready to scoot on by. And then you get the news that your sister is dead, and her daughter is dead, and her son is hurt, And you get the news from her oldest son, who's in New York with you, who's getting the call from his father that's down here in Atlanta, having to deal with this without any of his children being with him. You know, it's fucked up. My mom and I, we jumped on the red eye. We didn't even let the news cool off in our ears before we was on a plane. My sister, she don't live far in North Carolina. She was here within 3 hours of getting the news. She ain't even packed no clothes. We got to go to the store and buy her some stuff to wear. Alright, I think my video been rolling a little bit too long. But, you know, just remember to tell your people that you love them when you speak to them. And you pray for your family and your friends every day. It's a rough day right now. It's going to be rough. We like I said, my family's still been dealing with the death of my brother for 11 years, and you know we've taken it day by day and moved on and did whatever. But it still hurts, and now this is like you opening up a whole new wound. It's like, you know, my brother died from somebody shooting him. Now my sister, who was born before him, she was the third one. My brother was the fourth child. So now she gets killed to gun violence. My niece for gun violence. My nephew, who has these people don't have no problems with the law. No problems with the law. And comes and gets killed by some maniac.